It's Penuel the Black Pen, and a very good morning. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. I got so many birthday wishes yesterday, even though I said I don't celebrate my birthday, and I see my birthday as my New Year's. I'd like to thank each and every one of you, whether it was here on YouTube, whether it was on Facebook via DM or on my page, whether it was on LinkedIn, in the DMs, Instagram DMs, on my Insta page, Twitter as well, and then I probably got like 300 messages on my WhatsApp. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You guys see me. You guys validate my existence, man. You know, sometimes people are like, I'm not sure if they're really alive. And in Nguni kuthiwa umuntu ngabantu. By Nguni I mean Zulu, Xhosa, Swati, Ndebele, which basically is I am because you are. So you guys validate my existence. I made a video while I was hiking up Lion's Head in Cape Town, and one of the things I said was I try my best on my platforms to not go for gossipy content because I'm not about that type of content. And there were some people that went and said, "Why are you poking at Podcast and Chill and shading them?" And I've come to realize that sometimes I have to explain myself. It's sad, but it's fine. I will be patient and I will try to explain myself because I know a lot of people misunderstand stuff and maybe it's important to offer clarity. Podcast and Chill is just one of the platforms which might discuss celebrity gossip content. It's probably the biggest platform that might discuss stuff like that. But I'd like to think, number one, that it's in line with Mac G's personality. It's the kind of things that he's interested in. It's the kind of things that young people in South Africa are interested in. And there's nothing wrong with that. Number two, there's outside of that, there's so much educational content that you can actually find on Podcast and Chill. If you look at some of the guests they've had, Zola Seven, Israel Matseke Zulu, Zakes Bantwini, are some of the ones that stand out. People that came through, man. They've had politicians, Julius Malema, John Steenhuisen, Pule Mabe. They've had so many people that have come to drop bombs. Eugene Koza's interview, as an example, were very educational. Very, very educational. So it would be wrong to say it's a gossip channel and they only discuss gossip. Musa Kaula, who is actually the Pope of pop culture, known explicitly and expressly for gossip, has got an amazing channel that he's built on YouTube in a very short space of time because he was huge on Twitter before they deleted his account. I think it's over 60,000 subscribers now. Umusa focuses on gossip, unashamedly so. He drops ikaka. Makto, oh, show me iskaka. That's the content that Musa posts. I've been on spaces with him at some point. He's DM'd me at some point, and that's what he's about. And again, it's aligned with his personality and his interest and other people's interests out there. I'm not about that stuff because it's not for me. If you on YouTube, the amount of gossip channels on YouTube that speak about people like Koko Maweni, or Kanyimbao, or SK Koza, who is bewitching who is stealing whose husband, who is divorcing who got money from where, that's gossip content. And I was saying I am not about that content. Not because I look down on it, which I kind of do, but again, it's because my personality is not aligned. I'm about education, I'm about upliftment, I'm about inspiration. That's me. It's like if I was a pastor and I'm about gospel and religious content and scriptures. Now and then we can touch on gossip and what's trending, but it would be what I'm about. And I'm about the educational stuff, man. It makes me a bit boring, makes me a bit of a nerd. Shout out to fellow nerds like Nkululeko Nkeu, Sizwe Mpofu Walsh. Those are some of the nerds we have in South Africa because we like the political, economic stuff. We like the human psychology stuff. If you look at TV, Uyajola 99 is heavily watched. The soapies, Skim Sam, Generations, Uzalo, Mubango. Those are the things that attract a lot of viewers. Some of the more educational stuff is boring. People don't want that. That's the type of stuff I'm into. But I do try to merge some of it. And I think it's part of what makes me a bit dynamic. The fact that I can go in on the gossip. I can go in on the politics. I can go in on the business. We can discuss music. We can discuss sports. We can speak about umjolo and how umjolo causes heart palpitations and shows you flames. Umjolo being romantic relationships. I may be a bit more versatile than other people, but I do try and focus. I've got a voice. and I've got content and knowledge, and I think I have somewhat of a responsibility to educate as many people as possible. One of the dope things, the Vusi Tebewayo conversation on the panel show has surpassed Rutendo Matinyarare's episode, which did over 220,000 views, with Vusi Tebewayo over 260,000 in 3 days. It's record breaking. It's inspiring. But I don't chase views. Contrary to what maybe some people might think, I do not chase views. If I were to chase views, guys, I would literally change my content. I would do Yajola Nainan and discuss who's dating who. Yo, Mini Dlamini and Jones have now split. Yo, did you see Faith in KHC and her husband are going through some financial turmoil? Yo, did you see what Unota said? I'm not about that life. I don't chase views. It's not me. It's not to bash people chasing views. Fuck. You're in a space where attention capital is key. YouTube pays you for views. Advertisers want to advertise where the ears and the eyes are. It would be very easy for me to do that, and I wouldn't mind. And if people are like, now you're chasing clout, I'd be like, so what? Making money. But I'm not doing that. It's why I also do some of the more unpopular stuff. Speaking about being a paying member of AfriForum, being seen with certain white people that some pro-black people are like, why are you with these people? They capture people. It's because I'm like, I think there's education here. I care about human beings. I care about collaborating with people that are hardworking. I support Gift of the Givers, which was founded on Islamic principles. I believe in people like Nhlanhla Lux, who some people were calling controversial at some point with Operation Tudula. Did a conversation with Vusi Tembewayo, who some people have called a scammer, a sellout, a coconut. I've sat with a Rutendo Matinyarare, who some people are like, why are Zimbabweans discussing South African politics? You'll never win everyone, and it's fine. I'm about education. But I appreciate that over 260,000 views, man. People want the education. People want to learn. And not just in South Africa, man. Shout out to everyone across the African continent. I see you. Botswana, Namibia, Kenya, Zimbabwe, of course. Some people from Eswatini. I saw a comment from someone from the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and they speak French there. And this person's watching like English content, which is dope. Shout out to everyone in Nigeria. That's inspiring. Then I've got people in Europe, some Africans that are in Asia. You've got people from the United States. Shout out to James in Canada. Shout out to Mfana Futi in Scotland. It's too dope, man. And it warms my heart, and it shows that with the power of the internet, we are reaching the world. And we're not reaching the world from my side, not just with South African gossip, and not just with, what is Cyril doing? What is the ANC doing to destroy the country? What is the DA done now to chase away another black member? What is the EFF doing that's upsetting people? It's literally, guys, let's speak about business and money. Let's speak about building better family relationships. Let's speak about how to build a better country and a better community. How do you lead in your community? By putting your hand up and donating 1 hour a week of volunteering. How do we improve ourselves? How do we live healthy and eat healthy? Some of the conversations I have with DJ Spoo are literally about self-empowerment. How do you collaborate with people that are doing positive things? How do we put a spotlight and celebrate black brands like Batu, like Drip, like More Fire? How do we celebrate people like Zakes Bantwini, Mtebo Zigote, Black Coffee, Trevor Noah? How do we celebrate ordinary South Africans that are doing extraordinary things? How do we celebrate Africans? Burna Boy, Davido, people like that up. East Africa and the technology there. Like, I can't wait to visit Kenya. I can't wait to visit Rwanda and literally get to see what's happening there. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is the wealthiest country on the planet from a resource perspective. How do we get then actually help the locals there to win? All the people that are in Dubai, all the great Jabesi with crypto, some of my mates in Hong Kong, in South Korea, and Seoul. I'm humbled. I'm humbled that there are people that are hungry for knowledge, education. And I'm going to keep people. There are so many intelligent people in South Africa. They've just maybe not had the platforms. I'm going to try and find those people and have stimulating, intellectual, educational, entertaining conversation so that we can build together. But more than anything, I just want to say thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I wish you guys nothing but a great day. And thank you for staying glued to the content and for seeing me. I see you. Thank you for everyone who donated money for my birthday. Jeez, I've got. You guys are trying to capture me. That's actually what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to like censor the things I say and do. So are you giving me money and it's crazy? But look, I love you. On a real, I love you. Let's keep working. Let's keep growing. Let's build. Penuel the Black Pen. Cheers.